I hear the music down in my soul. Yes, I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. Now I've got a new day. Yes, we all got a new day down in our soul. Yes, I've got a new day down in my soul. I've got a new day, oh, down in my soul. Okay, come on, let's wake up. And the whole wide world is my home. Now I feel the power. Don't you? Come on, you feel the power in your soul. When you sing especially, I feel the power. Come on, push it out. Down in my soul. I feel the power. Come on, people. Down in my soul. And my whole wide world is my home. Yes, now I hear the silence. Oh, I feel the silence down in my soul. I feel the silence, oh, down in my soul. I hear the silence down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my home. Oh, and the whole wide world is my home.
Good morning. Isn't it great to be home? Yes? I am Jho Angeles. It's my honor and joy actually to serve as one of Unity Palo Alto's licensed Unity teacher and platform leaders. So welcome to our spiritual home and for our Sunday celebration service. Yes? And if you are new to Unity, what we want you to know is that Unity is a global spiritual movement and welcoming all people from all walks of life. We are indeed welcoming and inclusive, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. And thank you so much to all of you who are here in the sanctuary in person. Give your guys a round of applause. And to you guys who are watching us on the live stream, give your a round of applause as well. And anyone who watches us during the week, because you are at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people right now, because wherever you are, God is. And this morning, we are so blessed to have on the platform our juicy licensed unity teacher, Casey Wicker. Woohoo! And I don't know about you, but she was soul singing this morning, yes? Deborah Winters, our soloist. My ever delightful and dashing on the keys, piano, Russell Norman. And the two guys who makes it happen behind the scene, Felix and Polo. Yay! And now I invite you all to stand as Deborah leads us in two opening songs.
I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. Yes, I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I surrender. I surrender. And I trust in God. I surrender. I surrender. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I surrender, I surrender, I trust in God. I'm thankful, yes, I am thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful, I trust in God. Just the congregation. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me, yeah. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in one more time, yes. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. Sound good, people. Yeah. So now we'll do one that's a little more inside. And so I pray. And so I pray. And so I deepen. Holding space. Holding peace. I stand for you. I stand for oneness. I stand for love. I stand for you. And so I pray. And so I deepen. Holding space, holding peace, every breath a prayer, every thought a blessing. Breathing God, breathing love, and so I pray. And so I deepen, holding space, holding peace. One more time. And so I pray, and so I deepen, holding space, holding peace, and so I pray.
Good morning. My name is Casey Wicker, and I got to tell you, I got the best gig and the best seat. You guys humble me, your energy. And it is my honor to stand up here and hold this space with you, to stand with you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy today. Because I'm just telling you, you guys rocked both those songs. Like, just listening to you, it was amazing. Deborah, you're amazing, and you led an amazing group. So thank you. We got something special going on, and whether you're here or online, I'm so glad you're here to share in this energy today. Unity has 5 core principles to help us on our path, and they can be found on the welcome card in front of you. You can take this home. I really encourage you to take it home and put it in a meaningful space. When I say that, I do brush my teeth every day, so it's put it on the mirror. Why are you doing it? Go through them. These aren't just words. Get them in your head. Live them. Put them somewhere where they mean something. Maybe the fridge, too. I should put it on. But anyway, take these cards home. Get whatever you need it for, whenever you need it, whatever's going to keep these fresh in your mind in the week. Please do that. The first principle, God is. There is only one power and one presence active in our lives and in the universe, God the good omnipotent. And whether you call it God, isness, love, our second principle teaches us is the I am. You're it. Because that energy and that presence is part of all energy of life. It is who you are, your innate ability. You cannot be separate from it. And our third principle, while we can't be separate from it, our mind sure can get a little crazy, right? And that can feel separate. So our third principle is the law of mind action. It's important to know that thoughts in the mind produce after their kind. We have the ability to affect our world by putting this in principle and remembering we're the driver of the bus, okay? Don't let the bus drive you. You're the driver of the bus. So it's important to know that our thoughts, we can affect our world by how we view things. And the fourth principle, it's taking the time for meditation and affirmative prayer. This is what grounds us. This is a muscle we need to build. Whether you start out 5 minutes, okay, if you even need 3, I'll give you 3 a day, but just start. Start with the quietness to go within. Did you feel what that changed just to quiet in the second song that we sang? That difference, that grounding? Just that made a difference. So our meditation and prayer connects us with that creative, constructive power of God to move in and through us as us. I think this is the secret sauce. This one is the one that's important. It gives us the fuel to go out and do number 5, which is, it is the daily practice. This is where the sauce can get messy, but we can start practicing it. And as we practice these principles daily, we express more of that divine, more of the light, more the truth of who you are. Not the crazy thoughts, but the truth of who you are. Back to number 2, the I am, that principle, that divine energy. And so we need to practice, and practice, like getting to Carnegie Hall. Okay, so those are our 5 principles. And our 5 principles kind of guide us also. It brings us to our vision statement, and it's going to be up on the screen. And I just want us to take a minute, center, take a breath, because we're going to say this as we practice our law of mind action with intent. So together, centered in God, we co-create a world that works for all. And so it is.
Spirit of the living God, move afresh in me. Spirit of the living God. Move afresh in me.
And now a word from the Daily Word. Our word today is radiance. Like radiance. That's how I should say that. It's radiance. And our affirmation is, aligned with my divine nature, I am a beacon of light for others. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to read it just like that with me, okay? Together. Aligned with my divine nature, I am a beacon of light for others. Yes, you are. You are. Aligned with my divine, I'm all excited about it. God is the light in my life. I give thanks every day for the wondrous blessings of the divine and the peace and the strength I derive from my faith. I am a spiritual being, fully human and fully divine. The light of God shines from within me. My confidence grows as I embrace my divine nature. As I live and love more fully and authentically, the joy within me multiplies and I become simply radiant. The world can feel dark and dull and needs all the light and sparkle it can get. As greater numbers of people discover the power of God within them and express the fullness of their true spiritual selves, the world will glow with our collective radiance. Yeah, what a peaceful thought. 2 Peter 1:19 says, "You will do well to be attentive to this as to a lamp shining in a dark place, until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts."
He called me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand, and I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. Oh, when oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Love's grace abounds in deepest waters. Love's sovereign hand will be my guide, where with each step my faith surrounds me. It never fails, and it won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Oh, when oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of your Spirit. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me, and take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Oh, when oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine.
Honestly, I feel like I can go home now with that song, doesn't it? So today, how are you doing today? Good? All right. You're here. Yes. Thank you, God. And if you were here last week, Reverend John announced our fall program book. I see Casey already has it. We already have it in the bookstore. The title of the book, When Fear Speaks, Listen, by Dennis Merritt Jones. How many of you feel excited about our fall program? How many of you feel nervous about the fall program? Right? It's fear speaking. Yes? And how many of you actually remember the steps that Reverend John talked about last week? Oh, okay, don't ask that. Okay, for some of you who were not here last week, let me just give a recap. So when we feel the fear and any other unpleasant emotion, the first thing we do is to pause and to allow ourselves to feel that fear or that emotions, right? And then notice. And I like when he said notice. It reminded me of that famous thing from Avatar, I see you. We tell the fear or the anger, the frustration, fear, I see you. If you want, I hear you or I feel you are also my words. And then the third one is to ask it. The conversation begin, what is your message for me today? And we listen. And then from what the information that we get or the answer that we get, we respond. And interestingly, I love it when all my teachers converge to teach me what I need to know. So my trauma-informed abundance coach, Jane Isadora, did a very similar thing about 3 weeks ago, where we practiced recalling a memory, like a negative memory, and all the feelings that we have about it, and then releasing it to infinite intelligence. Sounds easy enough, yes? Actually, during our group session, I must admit, I fell asleep. And I thought, I'm just tired. I'm tired for the day. And I thought, she said, practice this week. And I'm thinking to myself, easy peasy, no sweat. I mean, I got Flossie, right? Casting the burden to the Christ within, and I go free. Okay. So as a good student that as I can be, the following day, sat down, did the homework, recalled this negative memory or story, and all the feelings. And I'm telling you, the feelings is like the feeling worksheet. It ranged from anger to pain to fear to vulnerability, name it, I got it. Guilt, I felt like I went through the entire feeling worksheet. And then right when I was about to, the negative memory on one end and all the feelings on one end, right when I was about to give it to God, infinite intelligence, a part of me said outrightly, no. Heck no. We are not. I am not giving this to infinite intelligence, whoever you call God. Heck no. And I have been doing, since the beginning of the year, a work with a 12-step program, which is the adult children of alcoholics, and it was part of the Loving Parent guidebook. And the one that's speaking no was my inner child. This was my 4 or 5-year-old. I call her Little J. And I said, what do you mean? And she goes, oh, heck no. Big J, we're not going there. Do you have an idea that this God, at that time when this traumatic event happened, was not there? I was all alone. It was me, myself, and I who handled that entire event. And God did not show up to us back then. God's not showing up now. I don't know about you. And believe it or not, my adult Jay was shocked. I was so dumbfounded because I was thinking to myself, how could my little one, my little Jay, have this thing about not trusting God? For one, I'm an LUT. I'm a licensed Unity teacher. Casey can relate with me. 25 credit, right, of self-awareness. That's what I call all my classes as an LUT. I'm a platform leader. I practically talk about principle number 1 every single month. I finished Discover Your Divinity. I'm like, what do you mean I don't trust God? Or you don't trust God out of all of them? And then she expounded later. She goes, do you remember that besides this God not showing up to one of the most vulnerable times of our life was also a judging, a punishing, absent, right? Because when I was growing up, I grew up Catholic, and my siblings, to make sure I behave in Mass, and if you are Catholic, you'd see they have those statues, right? Right? They have them. And they would tell me, if you misbehave, if you leave the pew, that God, the one in the thing, is going to get mad at you and punish you. So what do I do as a 4-year-old? I'll stay in the pew because I'm afraid that God literally would walk. I have a vivid imagination as a 4-year-old. I could, I watch cartoons as well. So I could imagine this, this image or this statue walking up to me and punishing me. So I could understand when my little one, my little Jay, told me, we cannot trust this God. One, yes, definitely abandoned me or abandoned us, or she felt abandoned at that traumatic event I had. 2, it was mean. It was judging. It was angry. It was punishing. And then so I said, a loving parent in me was asking, so little Jay, how can we trust this God then? And at that moment, I think my little one was so triggered. She said this to me, Big J, not today. Let's not deal with it today. It's too much to handle. It's too much to do. She says, let me have some space. I said, okay, all right. As a good, loving parent, I'm giving my little one some space. And then, lo and behold, and I totally forgot about this, that the prayer chaplain team, we chose a book for a 5-week study starting tonight at 6 on Zoom. And look, it's this one. It's this book. I love the title. It says, Adventures in Prayer, Praying Your Way to a God You Can Trust. I love it. You know how they say, isn't it amazing how the teacher appears when the student is ready? In my case, how amazing it is that a book appears when a student is ready, like me. And sure enough, one of the things, Reverend Sharon Connors, in the book, the very first chapter, she said this. And she shares this too. She goes, "The child of my childhood faith was a God I didn't really trust. I stacked up evidence that he didn't." Sounds a lot like my little J, isn't it? And I bet if I ask you, some of you can possibly relate or resonate with little J and Reverend Sharon Connors. I'm not going to ask for you guys to raise your hands. I'm not going to do that. So what does Reverend Sharon recommend? So one of her spiritual mentors, according to the book, recommends this. If you do not have a God you like, create one. Act as if it were true. I was like, wait. Let me read that again when I read it. If you don't have a God you like, create one and act as if it were true. And I remember Karen Friedman and I were talking. You mean I can customize my God? You can tailor. And this was so revolutionary for me that I was like, I can't create? That's weird, because I did not grow up with that kind of thinking. But now I think about it, it's like the God I met, my little J met, was actually a more false illusion of the one power and presence, the goodness. Obviously, the God I met of my childhood, there's no goodness in that one, right? And so now, based on what I know as an adult about God, right, I can now kind of upgrade or update my little one to this God that I can now trust, or that I have met and basically introduced to my little one. So when you came in, you guys have received, I don't have it with me, a postcard, and I can lead you through if you don't have one, please raise your hand. Karen will be more than happy to help you. Okay. And I'm going to tell you that at least you guys get the postcard. What I went through, because I think I told Carrie Harder, I completed a worksheet of 3 pages to help my little child, or my little J, to create the God she chooses. So because if I do that here, we will be here till 2 in the afternoon. So we don't have that time. So instead, I created a little postcard that you can kind of write and also take with you from here. Okay. Does everyone have one? Ready? Okay. So the first question, the first one, it says there, the God I choose. So what I want you to do is to list the qualities of God who feels loving, present, trustworthy, life-expanding, that meets your peace, your goodness, and your deep care. And I think for me, little J, what she needed was just a God who was present, who shows up. Those are the qualities. Present, loving. Gentle was a big one, by the way. Empathetic. Compassionate. Respectful. Okay. Okay, ready for number 2? The name I give this God. So choose the name of this God that that you listed the qualities that feels personal and true to you, the name that opens your heart and affirms that divine good. I know for me, when Deborah sang Spirit, the ocean song, Spirit was one of them. The one that my little J resonates with a lot is divine love. Because to her, that is the quality of source or God that she really needed in that moment. The other one for me is oneness. Because in that moment, she didn't feel connected. She feels disconnected and separate. So oneness kind of brings it in for her. And then if you have one in my language, I think mine is Panginoon is the other one, which means Lord in English. So if you have it in other language besides English, do that. Okay. Number 3, how does this God relate to you? How does God show up for you? Believe it or not, my little J likes being serenaded. She likes songs. So that's why when Deborah sang about music this morning, my little one is jumping for joy. She likes being serenaded. Keeping her company, being there at the darkest moments, telling her that you got this, telling her that I'm proud of you, supporting, guiding, comforting. However, how does this God show up for you in everyday life? Or something that it could also be someone who plays with you. Believe it or not, my little one likes the dancing component. Let's go dancing. Someone who dances with you. And then number 4, act as if we're true. So this week, I listed about 4 things you can do to start living out this God that you created, that you trust. The name that you've chosen, and how does it relate to you? So some of the practical things you could do, the silence that Deborah sang about today, and then asking that question, what is mine to do or what is mine to know? And this is a big one for me, allowing yourself to feel supported. Because one of the things that became evident for me with my little one is she feels this me, myself, and I. So I can be all on me. But I think allowing myself to feel supported, allowing her to feel supported, is going to be a big one for me this week. And affirming I am not alone in this moment. I am one with the one. I'm aligned with the one, with divine love. Cool? And you can practice any of them. You can practice all of them. You can choose one for the day. You can do one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday. And if you would like to continue this deeper dive into this God that you trust, you can join us, the Prayer Chaplain team. We are having a 5-week prayer workshop starting tonight at 6 p.m. And if you like more information, you can talk to Karen after service outside I think we have a table at the courtyard, so you can do that. And now I would like to, now that you created the God that you choose, the name and how this God relates to you, here is our affirmation for the week. I will read the affirmation, and I will invite you to affirm it with me. As I trust the God I choose, I step boldly into a new adventure of guidance, goodness, and grace. So we'll break it down. So we'll do the first line first, and then the second, and then the third. Okay? As I trust the God I choose, I step the God I choose. I step boldly into a new adventure. Of guidance, goodness, and grace. And I'm telling you now that before this creating your God thing, even when Deborah was singing today, my little one was about to cry. And even last night, one of the names that came up was a divine mom. For so long, I was talking to God, like dad. So I continue to invite you to really practice this creating a God that you can trust. And it might be, and as Reverend Sharon said in the book, it became God from just God as the principal, became God as a best friend. And I'm hoping that in my practice, that my little one would continue now seeing God, not as this far off God, right? But the God as a best friend, especially when I have recalled those moments when I felt alone. Because I know I'm beginning to see it now, the impact of that in my life. So that's my invitation to you to continue to create trusting and building that trust with this God that you created. So I'm now going to invite you to take that to a moment of meditation and affirmative prayer. So you can put down those postcards and pencils. Allow yourself to be comfortable. You may close your eyes if you feel safe, or simply soften your gaze. Take a deep, healing breath. Hold it at the top. Slowly release it through the mouth. One more time, taking a slow, deep breath. Holding it for a moment and slowly sighing it out. And relax your body, starting from the head to your forehead, your eyes, your face, your jaw, your ears, your neck, down to your shoulders, down to your arms, down to your torso, your back, the hips, the legs, down to your feet. And settle your emotions at this moment. Put your thoughts at ease. If there are thoughts, let them fly like the clouds passing by. Taking another deep breath and slowly sighing it out. In this moment, open your awareness to the qualities of the God you chose. The God that feels, or who feels, loving, present, trustworthy, life expanding, helps you to be the best that you are, so proud of you, doing his best or her best for you, a living, loving presence that meets you with peace, with goodness, deep care, who encourages you to laugh at yourself when you make the mistakes, who tells you you're not alone, who has your back no matter what. Then now bring your attention to your heart space. You can even put your hand over your heart if that's comfortable for you. And recall the name that you chose for this God. The name that opens your heart wide open and affirms the good, and you receive this good all the way down deep into your heart and into your very soul, into your bones. And you're basking in this name, personal to you, only you, knowing that you have always have been connected, aligned, supported, guided, loved, forever held, enfolded, embraced by this living, loving presence. Because it is everywhere present. Never ever in time or in place have you ever been alone. And here's the most important thing: you have always been seen, always been heard, always been understood, no matter what. And we now take this truth in the stillness of the silence. And emerging from this quietness, from this calm, we choose one action for this week: to live as if God is real, present, loving, and trustworthy. This week, I take a moment of stillness. I may go out to nature and do that. I do a simple affirmation that I am not alone. I'm always one with the one. And when I need guidance, I ask a question: what is mine to know? What is mine to do? And in that moment, just a simple willingness to feel supported. And we hold this awareness of a loving, present, trustworthy God for every prayer request in our prayer chest. And if there's someone you know who can benefit from this awareness, you may say their name out loud or just bring them to mind. And we hold for all humanity that they too choose a God that they can trust, that is loving and present and trustworthy, harmonizing, healing, and prospering, and that their lives open to greater good and greater peace. And we step boldly into a new adventure of guidance, goodness, and grace as we sing the Alleluia.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
And take another deep breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. When you're comfortable, open your eyes. And also today we hold a special prayer for our dear friend Paula Brandt. Here you go. She made her transition over the weekend. She was a big part of our community, especially our bookstore. And I know I will definitely miss that bright smile that she gives, that bright energy that she gives. So many of us will miss her presence, her energy, and her spirit. We also extend to Heather and the Brandt family with comfort, peace, and divine love. So let's take a moment to do that in silence. That Paula, thank you so much for blessing our community, for the light and beauty and radiance that you are. We hold you in love and light, and so is your family. Heather, prayers of comfort and peace. And we say, so it is. Amen. So, Unity Palo Alto, we're here to help you discover your spiritual magnificence and help you live your best life every day. And our evolutionary purpose is to inspire people to transform their lives every single day and to make a positive difference in the world. And we are a self-sustaining spiritual community, and we are here because of your generous giving. And there are many ways to support our spiritual community. If you are here in the sanctuary, you can do so. There are 2 silver boxes, one in the back and one here on the side. And however you choose to give, the most important thing is you give with love. Because when we give from the energy of love, what do we get back? Love. There you go. That's also what we receive. So our affirmation is on the screen, and I invite you to affirm it with me. Divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
God, I come to you. Let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from the grace that I found in you. Oh, I've come to know the weaknesses I see in me will be stripped away by the power of your love. And hold me close, let your love surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like the eagle, and I will soar with you. My spirit leads me on in the power of your love. As I unveil my eyes, let me see you face to face, the knowledge of your love as you live in me. Oh, renew my mind as your will unfolds in my life, in living every day. Here we go. In the power of your love. So hold me close and let your love surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like the eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on in the power of your love. One more time now. Hold me close and let your love surround me. Oh, bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like that eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on in the power of your love. And your spirit leads me on. Yeah. In the power of your love.
Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, thank you. Well, we are so blessed to come together with this beautiful music. Our musicians are amazing, all our peeps that keep it running, all of your energy and the authentic, beautiful message today. Thank you, Joe. Yes, thank you. And we want to bless each other in this beautiful energy. So I invite you all to stand and face the center. And our blessing is on the screen. So together, let's bless each other and say, I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. And I behold the light in you. Yes, yes. Okay, you can go ahead and have a seat, because there are opportunities for community and connection that extend beyond the Sunday service. We invite you to explore many opportunities, spiritual growth, and sacred service that are celebrated here at Unity Palo Alto. As Joe had mentioned, our prayer chaplains will be offering a workshop called Adventures in Prayer. It's a 5-week online workshop for anyone who wants to establish and deepen a personal prayer practice. Through group discussion, journaling, meditation, and prayer, you will explore how prayer can help you feel supported, connected, and more at peace. Join them on Zoom. It is an open, friendly group that is open to all, offered by donation. So you can go ahead and register today. And in a world full of noise, yes, I get that, the most powerful thing you can do is simply be still. Sacred silence meditation offers a welcoming space to rest, reset, and reconnect with your own inner quiet. Join Dr. Holly Hopkins-Shaw, our beautiful Holly Hopkins-Shaw, Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Whether you are new to meditation or have practiced for years, all are welcomed. Just show up. It is in-person and on Zoom, so you're welcome to take that little beautiful rest break. And our fall program is starting up. I know. Joe talked about it when Fear Speaks. Listen. It's starting September 20th, and the ask right now is for a host to sign up. Okay, I have to talk with my hands. So if you haven't done this, have to talk with my hands. If you haven't done this, I just want to explain. It's a 7-week commitment that we take, and we each sign up in groups for a day or time that works for us. It's a beautiful way to disconnect, and I have made such deep friendships through going through that process. And so what we need from you right now is somebody being willing to say, hey, I can provide a space. Because that's really what a host, you don't need any prior knowledge or even doing this, just to have the space and the willingness. And basically, really just to open it up, kind of help watch the time, and that's it, because it's really run by the group. So if you have any questions, I know I'm here. I've done it before. If you have a question, you can ask me about hosting. And there's probably many other people here too. But we'll be in the courtyard. So if you have a willingness to host or an inkling, please sign up outside in the courtyard. And let's see, there's just so much happening. You can learn about all of this we've talked about and more at unitypaloalto.org, and check out our social media channels. All those, the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube. We got it. You check it out. Another important message I need to just share today. Our main parking lot, which is the one out there, is going to be closed at noon after the service for maintenance. So if you plan on staying at Unity past noon, please park in the parking lot across the bridge here. So we're so lucky to have two, but that one will be closed at noon. So just make sure you move your car if you're there. Today is Gratitude Sunday, and we'd first like to thank all the volunteers of our community Much of what happens here, our events, hospitality, and the care of our facility are lovingly led and sustained by members of the community. This center exists and thrives because of you. This month, we are highlighting the Sharing Abundance team. They work to find organizations that align with our vision to provide financial support. Will those who volunteer on the Sharing Abundance team please stand so we can appreciate you and celebrate you? Yes. Okay, we say our blessing again, so it'll be a little test if you can remember it. It is, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. Felix got me covered in the booth. Thanks, Felix. Okay. If you feel called to serve or are interested in an ongoing or a one-time volunteer opportunity, please find our interim volunteer coordinator, Holly Hopkins-Shaw. Can you just raise your hand, Holly? Thank you. She'll be in the courtyard, so just talk to her about opportunities that are there. She'd love to find a place that fits right for you. Our beautiful fresh flowers today are donated by Karen Friedman. Thank you, Karen. They are in celebration of the joy of being a prayer chaplain, and that goes both ways, friend. We have the joy of you serving as a prayer chaplain as well. So if you would like to donate flowers, head over to the bookstore and pick a date. The cost is $75, and it covers the cost, and it's wonderful to have a little announcement or appreciation or remembrance if you'd like to do that. If this is your first time at Unity Palo Alto or you're back from a long absence, we have a copy of the Daily Word that I spoke out of this morning at the beginning, or a Unity booklet in the bookstore. We're here to help you get to know Unity Palo Alto. Is this the right fit? What is our community like at the pace that's right for you? So we do have a Connect card. We would love to connect with you, and if you'd fill that out, and if you want to head to the bookstore and get a free little booklet to check more about what we're about, please. The bookstore is kitty corner, by the way, right from here, and it's just an awesome stop too. It's not a chore to go in there. And now our prayer chaplains. For the prayer chaplains that are serving today, can you please stand? Okay, I'm grinning ear to ear to say Ben. Yay, Ben's here for our new. And Sarah Ann is here today. Our prayer chaplains are here to just lovingly hold space with you, whether it is a celebration or whether it is a prayer, affirmative prayer that you are needing. They're here to hold the space with you. And they are truly, it's a blessing, it's a gift. It's that finding that stillness and having someone share that space with you. So they can be found where they're standing after service, and they're happy to serve and pray with you. So thank you for serving us today. Okay, I invite you now to stand to sing our song of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love and blessings, everyone.
I'm one with God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I'm one with God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God, and I surrender, I surrender. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I surrender, I surrender. I trust in God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one with the Spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust